What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here, out in the wilderness here, and I've got this. It's by Radiate. It is a portable campfire. I just kind of recently discovered this, and I'm so excited to try it out for all sorts of reasons. But as you can see, it looks like a cookie tin, and it actually is tin. And this thing, I haven't even checked it out yet, is made with recycled soy wax. Right there. Kind of smells like a high-end candle. And if you see the inside here, and if you look at the inside here, it kind of looks kind of gnarly. Just smells like a high-end candle. But what we can see here is we've got this wax, which is hard, like a candle. It's pink. Looks like it has nougat in it. I'm assuming all this stuff is fuel. And this brown stuff here, the big clumpy stuff, looks like kind of wax impregnated, almost cardboard-like paper. You can kind of see the edges on it. So this thing is a campfire. I mean, you just light it up, the flame will spread, and theoretically this thing will actually have like 2-foot flames. Now, what would you want a campfire in a tin for? There are all sorts of reasons. So let me light this up and let's talk through them. All right, so I've got it opened up here, and I'm just going to use this lighter here. There we go. Now I've got it ignited, and I just want to leave it like that, see if it'll kind of spread around. Theoretically, the whole thing should light up in a, what I'd say is maybe a 9 or 10 inch diameter circle. So we'll let this kind of go here for a little while. But as it's kind of lighting up, let me tell you what I think a campfire in a can would be good for. First of all, there's a lot of places that you're going to go, and you know, you're going to be more glamping than camping, and having a nice actual real flame fire is going to be kind of romantic. And so this allows you to, you know, have that at a moment's notice without having to go out and find wood and have fire starters and kindling and a lot of the right tools. If you just have matches and a lighter, that's all you need. And because of the amount of wax in this thing and fuel, I actually think it'll probably burn a while. I'm kind of curious, so we will definitely check that, and I'll give you kind of some reports on how long I think this thing goes. The other thing, and the thing that's really kind of intriguing to me, is I've wanted to go over to the lake for a while. You can't have wood campfires on the beach, but you can certainly bring grills. You know, this may be very similar to a lot of the beaches, whether you live in lake area or on the ocean, like Hawaii, or on the coast or whatever. And so this is kind of a nice way, without leaving, you know, burned wood and having to put that together, is to kind of throw this on the sand and have a little campfire and light it up, and the ease of it without polluting and, you know, destroying that kind of environment or breaking any of the rules that they might have. So I think because it's in a tin, it's going to be considered just like a portable grill or something like that. So, but you get that real flame experience, smell, look, and you know, when you want to put this thing out, all you do is you kind of toss the lid back on and it'll extinguish it, because it'll just suffocate the fire. So you do want to be careful with it, and obviously once you extinguish it, let it cool off completely, because it's going to be very, very hot. In fact, I kind of expect the tin to warp a little bit here, but the other cool thing is you can see it is really starting to take off here. So I'm really curious to see how long it goes. Maybe we'll just keep recording it. I was going to put it on time-lapse, but maybe they'll just be kind of intoxicating. I might have to get out some marshmallows and chocolate and s'mores this thing up. I can actually see a lot of the liquid starting to melt, so you're getting kind of a liquid lava trail on the top there. And it's starting to make some sounds. I can't really smell anything yet from it. I can now. It smells kind of like a candle at the moment, which I think is what you'd expect. Let's let it roll. All right, guys, just want to show you here. The thing has been burning for about 5 minutes, and it finally kind of melted and created this pool of wax, liquid wax, across the whole top, and it finally kind of caught all of those other little pieces of, I think, you know, paper or cardboard or whatever it is. So the whole top now is definitely flaming up, and you can see here it's got a pretty good flame coming off there. I will say, from the time I lit it to the time it finally melted across the top and ignited everything, it was probably about 6 or 7 minutes. So you do either have to be a little bit patient to get the whole thing ignited, or you're going to want to light some of those other areas. But once it's going here, as you can see, it is a pretty big flame. I will also say that just based on how much wax there is in there, I think this thing is going to burn a long time, which I'm actually going to let it burn because I'm pretty curious how long it will last. So we'll kind of record some more video here, and I'll append that to the end here so that if you want to really just kind of immerse yourself in the pleasures of the arsonist and just watch the flames dance, then you can certainly do that. But otherwise, you know, for a 8 or 10 inch tin, you know, I'm getting pretty good flame off of it, and I'm probably about 4 feet away here, and I can absolutely feel the heat. This thing is putting off a lot of heat, and because it's a real flame, you know, we're getting some smoke and whatnot too. So I don't know if that helps keep away the bugs and critters, but you know, it's certainly a difference over a gas flame, which doesn't put out anything like that. Pretty awesome. Pretty mesmerizing. Dude, it's a campfire in a can. I'm definitely picking up more of these. Have them at the ready, so when I go out, man, we can have the casual romance of a campfire, no matter where I'm at. I'll put a link to the description too. Peter Von Panda, out!